Hi CC family. We had a couple of moms out today, so I just wanted to come on and share a little bit what we did today. So you have the hand motions. Most of these I get from the wonderful CC community that is out there on YouTube. So thank you to all the amazing people that put so much effort into sharing their wonderful ideas. So we started with geography, and I had the children pass a bucket, and we sang our geography Great Lakes to There's a Hole in the Bucket. So it went like this. The Great Lakes are Lake Huron, Ontario, Lake Michigan, Erie, Superior, Niagara Falls. And what we did is I had each of the kids pass the bucket as they sang. So the Great Lakes are Lake Huron, Lake Ontario, Lake Michigan, Erie, Superior, Niagara Falls. So it's pretty quick and fun. I have another video for our science, which is to the tune of the Addams Family. So if you remember the tune, da-da-da-dun, 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 da-da-da-dun. They're tiny and they're teeny, much smaller than a beanie. They never can be seeny, the Addams Family. They are so small, they're round like a ball. They make up the air, they're everywhere, can't see them at all. Nucleus and protons, electrons, quarks, and leptons, and the last is neutrons, the Addams Family. They are so small, they're round like a ball. They make up the air, they're everywhere, can't see them at all. So that was a lot of fun. The hand motions to our timeline, we did Japan, and so this is going to be backwards for you. We're going to be going like this. And then we're going to, this was Japan's isolation. See if I can do it for you this way. Japan's isolation. And then we did our J for Jamestown. And this is for the Plymouth colony. So you make your P, and then a colony. We're going to take your hand and we're going to build the colony. And then we did Age of Enlightenment, which was just open our eyes. And Hudson's Bay colony. So we made our H, and then we're going to walk our fingers up our arm like a fur, because it was a fur trading company. So it's Hudson's Bay colony. And then we go right into the number 1, which is first, and then it's the first great awakening. So we're going to cover eyes and close them and then do another awakening. And then classical period of the arts. This was the time of order in our arts. So we're going to say classical period of the arts. And the last one is the 7 Years' War. So we held up 7 fingers, and the sign for years is to roll around, and then our sign for war is like this. So it was 7 Years' War. And our history sentence, we did in 1898, and we did the sign for T, and then we did the sign for R, so Theodore Roosevelt, and his Rough Riders. So the Rough Riders were the infantrymen that went in, and so we pretended we were riding on horses, the Rough Riders, and they defeated the Spanish. So we put our hands together like they defeated the Spanish, and we brought in our Spanish. We make our X's, and like we're putting on our Spanish cape. And we bring it around to the front, and we clasp in the front for the Spanish. And we said, at the Battle of San Juan Hill, and we just kind of went like this, the Battle of San Juan Hill. And then while trying to help, we made the sign for helping. So I'll do it this way for you. So we trying to help someone up. So we kind of did this twice. We said, while trying to help and then we go to Cubans, and we made our C, and then you can say win their independence. So we take an I, and then we just kind of went like this. So it went like this. In 1898, Theodore Roosevelt and his Rough Riders defeated the Spanish at the Battle of San Juan Hill. And then we went on to, sorry, my daughter's here distracting me. While trying to help the Cubans win their independence while trying to help the Cubans win their independence. In 1898, Theodore Roosevelt and his Rough Riders defeated the Spanish at the Battle of San Juan Hill. So that was a lot of fun. The kids really loved that. We did our Latin, and we just continued on with the song for our hey, look, who's that? Say hi. Hi. We brought in an alligator, and we did math, and the focus is millimeters, 10 millimeters, 10 millimeters equals 1 centimeter. Centimeter, 100 centimeters. 100 centimeters equals 1 meter. 1,000 meters. 1,000 meters. 1,000 meters equals 1 kilometer. And then so I had that little alligator was talking. It was a lot of fun. To write our irregular verb tenses, I had each of the kids take a pencil and write on a piece of paper. And so we did to write, writes, wrote, writing, written. And then we would pass the paper to the next child. And so they would each write on their friend's paper. And we would do write, writes, to write, writes, wrote, writing, written. And so we did that like 4 or 5 times. So they all ended up with a unique piece of artwork. And some of the kids wanted to take them home and some didn't really care. So I think that covers it for new grammar. We studied Georgia O'Keeffe. We studied Georgia O'Keeffe in our art class today, and that was a lot of fun. We dealt with shading colors, blues, and we all came home with a beautiful flower. And then for